Norton. We've got a contact there who's going to show us around. So that'll be our first interview. So hey, going up in the world. And looks really nice from what I've seen on Google Maps. Nice little bowling green. All the playgrounds around Letchworth, we'll try and do those one after the other. Hopefully we'll get one done on the way back, 'cause it's on the way. I'll show you the state of those. From what I understand, they're all pretty nice playgrounds. They keep fairly well maintained by the council. What else? I'm sure there was another request, I'll have to look it up. Yeah, we're coming to this bit here, this is the end of the field. What you can see now, the field, trees, the hedge, Pittsbrook is down there somewhere. Merrily winding its way, as little streams and rivers do. Like us really, I suppose, in this path.
You can still hear the tractors.
I'm not quite sure what that is.
Well, not that, but you get tractors.
Something noisy, isn't it? I wonder if that's someone at the sewage works.
It sounds more like a roller coaster.
Yeah, it does sound a bit roller coastery.
Going up and down.
Obviously you get a nice view from over there. It's still the Grange estate. The back of the flats maybe? I'm not sure. Nice little field though.
There's so many good Pokemon around here.
Oh, is there now?
Yeah, there's this Play-Doh one, whatever it is, and then there's the front one.
Get over here, boys, a runner coming. We might even do a Pokemon tour of Letchworth. That could be an interest video. Would be quite nice. Yeah, runners use this path as well. It's a good way to keep fit. Yeah, I wouldn't pick those. They're probably the poisonous ones. Birds, all right. Blueberries or dams. I'm not quite sure what they are. Yeah, it's nice to see so many berries for the birds. They'll be building up their fat reserves for winter soon. Or they'll fly to somewhere warmer anyway, because they fly, some of them, thousands of miles.
So how can't we eat those ones but birds can?
Because we're a different species. Probably, actually that probably is a combine in the back that way. What's this? Let's have a look down here.
The sewage?
Yeah, show people what it's like. There's a little pathway down here. It's Pittsbrook down there, and it goes through this lot, gets treated. Oh look, they're doing work. So yeah, I mean that flows along there into there. That gets treated. Obviously we've got the big padlocks and that, so we can't go in, and righteously so. I wouldn't even think about trying to go over that. You get a spike up your bum. Nobody wants that. So yeah, they're doing some kind of construction work there. Yeah, fair enough, isn't it? Time and building stand still for no one. Now we come to a little kissing gate, and that's with a K. I don't know what it sounded like last time I did the video. Get in there, fella. Little latch. Rule of the countryside applies here. All of the countryside applies here. Shut the gates behind you. So sometimes I can imagine there's something in that field now and again. Looks like an animal field. And if that gate's open, it could escape if it gets over the hedge. Yeah, overhead electric cables are up there. He's saying about that sign there. But yeah, those are the sewage pipes. There's a little bit of a pool there. I actually thought that was a lake that we could go for a little paddling or whatever, but yeah, that might just take my feet off. I think that fence is actually fairly new, because I'm sure we got further than that before, the last time we were here. That may be, I could be wrong, I could be thinking of something a bit further down. For those of you wanting to go this way, there is a fence with barbed wire there, so don't. There's a fence there as well, so you can't really get too far into that underbrush if that's your plan. There we go, barbed wire. Protect the nature you see. Do not destroy it. Get all the little butterflies off. Where?
It's just gone, it was blue.
Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping to get a dragonfly on here.
Lovely, isn't it?
Haven't seen any in the garden this year. Got several in the garden last year. We got a lovely bird bath, and obviously
We didn't have a plant, so we couldn't do much.
no. When we used to have a pond when I was living at home with my grandparents, we used to get dragonflies every day. Because obviously you get the dragonfly larvae in there, and they just turn into dragonflies and off they go. It's beautiful to watch them crawling out the water and climb up the plants we put in there and then drying off and then flying off.
Basically what a dragonfly is, to those who haven't seen it, it's basically a butterfly, but like it has clear wings and it has one, I don't know if it's like a tail, but it has like a long back.
A long body.
Yeah.
That's my son's interpretation of a dragonfly.
Yeah, for more
Google it. Google's always your friend. It's the biggest knowledge repository on the planet at the moment.
Yeah, but
I
Google
think.
Translate doesn't always work.
Google Translate is hilarious. I love Google Translate, especially if you're doing something like Chinese or Korean. Korean's great to translate. Never translates really what it's saying. He gets a fair idea. But yeah, you get some really funny answers on it.
No, I obviously saw a bird with that.
I don't think it's a bat. But here we are, that gate there that we're coming up to, that is Standalone Farm.
Go into it, but we don't have money.
Don't look open, to be honest, which is fair enough. Might be shut for the day for doing stuff. But yeah, that's the little wooded area just walk down. Nice little area, shaded, peaceful.
And probably a house over it.
So, what we've got, that Standalone Farm, see some of the sheep in the distance. Obviously we follow the greenway this way. Move to the side a minute, boss. And we go that way. If we were to go that way, that's Standalone Farm. And obviously, don't try and sneak in. Pay the fee. They've got to earn the money to keep the animals. If they haven't got the money to keep the animals, it'll shut up. There's some sheep in there, which is always nice to see. Some over there. All sorts of animals to look out for in there. Really nice day out for the family, especially if you've got young ones. Right, this is Pixbrook after it's been filtered. You saw what it was like before. Been filtered out, cleaned up. Lovely clear looking stream now. Show you this side. So there we go, Pixbrook all cleaned up, ready for whatever it needs to do. I'm going to move my camera away from that before I drop it, which is always possible with my fingers. So I do believe that's still Standalone Farm area. We're not going to go up there. It's their wildfowl area. This is another entrance to Standalone Farm. Ticket holders only, please. Remember, they rely on you to get the money to keep their animals. What? Oh, was that little butterfly? Little spotted boy. Oh, it's coming back. Little butterfly there. Bum. They don't like throwing about. Camera shy, that one. Don't blame it. But yeah, that's the start of Standalone Farm up there. Walked around there a couple of times with the young ones. It's a nice place to be. Yeah, it's a bit dry, so the stream is dry. Garden City Walk after that. That's all Standalone Farm over that way. And we're going this way, so this is the public footpath. have to be a bit more open-eared down here because people on bikes. Yeah, nice little wild flower area there. There's a few wildflowers. I don't know if you can pick them up or not. It's not always easy on this camera. Yeah, there's some nice ones there. Yeah, a little bit of the flora and fauna for you. Loads of blackberries again. Seems to be infested with blackberries this town, which is a very good thing. Love good blackberry. This will be a multi-part video again, I'm afraid, but it's all good stuff. Post them one after the other, and even though we've got a Facebook group, we will keep posting them to the groups that have joined. Thank you all for your views and your kind comments. It's been very appreciated. It's nice to know that you enjoy our little video.
And support.
Yeah. Not the most used gate in the world. Quite a clean path as well. I don't know if people come down here and clean up any rubbish and refuse, or we just don't leave any, which would be so much better.
There's some little boxes somewhere.
Let's have a look at the sheep. Little side tour. Some people enjoy a good view of the wildlife. Oh, look at that Canada goose. Canada goose! I don't know if you can see that on this camera. Sure that's a Canada. Or was that a stork? That could have been a stork actually. I know the Canada geese come here because they've got a nice area for them. You can hear them. Oh, I bet that was a stork. Still, storks are nice. There's the sheep merrily enjoying the day, having a graze, chilling out. Hopefully we'll do a tour of Standalone Farm for you at some point.
And of course, again, if we do decide to do that, and if we catch anyone spaces, we'll blur them out.
Yeah, a little bit of an incline here. So again, if you really need a good walk, make sure you're okay for the inclines. I know some people struggle on inclines. Alright. What happened? You got splodge in the eye, did you?
No, it's just something happened.
Oh, okay.
What?
Probably a little bit of something flew in your face. It was a bit warm today. That's why I had a shower before we came out. I've got a drink, but you don't have much. Oh, there's a bug crawling up me. Yeah. It's a bit of tree from down the t-shirt. Okay. So there's still fat Standalone Farm there. Standalone Farm. Yeah. Can't see a lot, and righteously so, because there won't be a point of paying if you just walk along here and see it all anyway. No diversion in the pathways. They're very trusting. Which way did we go? Ah, okay, so that's a public footpath to carry on along the greenway. Okay, And this is the other one, the greenway through to Standalone Farm, which is the one